Good day, fellow Africans. This is Kabelo Machokota, aka Lioness on YouTube, and this is Creating a Better Africa episode 4. I'm not alone. Seated beneath me is the most eloquent, beautiful woman called Sis Sarah. I call her Sis Sarah because, yeah, she says to me. So let's welcome her to my space. Hi sis, how are you?
I am well, thanks, and how are you?
I'm good. You inspire my best friend so much. You actually inspire quite a lot of people that I've met. So when they told me that I should come in contact with you, I was like, is she even gonna respond to my DMs? But I was like, no, let me just try. Let me do the spices that I always do when I approach people for interviews, and then you responded to my DM, and now we're here. Thank you for your time.
You are welcome.
Yeah. So I don't want to introduce my audiences to who you are. I just want you to tell us, like, can we get to the synopsis of who Sarah Mdlankomo is?
Sarah is a simple lady. I don't know how your friends came to the conclusion that I inspire them, but I'm a very simple individual. I take life very easy, each day as it comes. Yeah, I'm a mother of 2 and I'm full-time employed, so my life is the basic.
Hectic.
I don't have much. Yeah, I'm just.
Do you get to have fun outside though? Like, since it's so you're full time employed.
What is fun?
Like, do you even get to be like, yo, this is me, this is Sarah, like out of work or ecosystem of the work, like.
Yeah, out of work, I think I'm very much family orientated.
Okay.
My friends are my siblings and my cousins. I don't have much friends outside family. Yeah, I've got 1 or 2 friends.
Yes.
Yeah, but outside that, I have a lot of fun with my siblings and cousins. We go out on vacation.
Oh.
We hang out together.
I should get a ticket. I should.
I will send you an invite next time.
Okay,
Yeah.
sis. So, like, I think actually one tourism that looking at that personal development is one thing that is very important. Like, I get to know that it parallels whatever that you do because it has to do with the mindset, how you respond to matters, how you respond to everything, how you articulate things in basic. So I want to know what sustains your personal development.
Personal development. Lately, I've been reading books. My current read is mostly on emotional intelligence.
Is it written by Danielle? Danielle?
No. I'm reading a book by Joseph Murphy, The Power of the Subconscious Mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So personally, I've grown to learn to be in charge of my emotions, be in charge of my thinking, the way I think about myself, about people, about my environment, about life in general. It has a lot of impact on your personal development.
Yes.
So I think that should have been the foundation as you grow from your 20s. If you master your mind, you master your emotions,
Sure.
you can go very far in life. Yeah.
Like emotions, once you win your emotions, I think the game is just over. Like
Yes.
you're within.
Yeah.
Okay. So like is there balance in your workplace and between your work space and your personal space? Like do you get to balance those two or one is overtaking the other?
I think there is a balance. My work is very basic, 7:30 to 4:30, then I'm done. In terms of time and the workload, my work is not that demanding. So when I knock off, then I knock off. I leave everything at work. When I go home, then
Personal space,
I shift my
family.
focus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a total shifting of focus. Then I'm at home. I do what I do at home. then yeah, I don't carry work at home. I actually leave my laptop at work. Whatever that needs to be done
At work must be done at work.
work.
What needs to be done at home?
Yeah,
I get that.
that's how I maintain my work home balance.
Yeah, you're actually balancing, because not everyone does that. I mean, like someone, like it's time to knock off, you're like, no, I'm not done with this, let me go do it at home. So I respect and admire your balance, because you know at home it's for home, home is home, work is work.
There are times when you will need to put more hours to your work. It depends on the amount of workload at a particular period. When it demands, and you attend to it. But when it's a normal, then it has to stay that way.
Okay.
Work is work, home is home.
So if I'm to dive into your workplace, like has passion been the drive to what you're doing? Passion?
I think at the beginning of my career, it was passion all the way. The career path that I chose, I was inspired by my brother. So it was definitely passion from the beginning. And yeah, I gave it my all. I work very hard. I think if a person works very hard at the beginning, then as you advance, as you go, it becomes easy. You don't have to put the amount of effort that you were putting in the beginning.
And since it's passion, I mean, you even set goals for sure. Like you're always seeing progress and improvements on how you've been. I mean, with passion basically means you're in, like you're grounded to it.
Yes, I set goals, my qualifications, I nailed my targets. I'm where I wanted to be from the beginning in terms of my studies. And then my work, I think also, I'm not yet where I want to be in terms of my career, but I'm hitting the goal.
You're achieving, like you're setting and hitting.
Yeah, I know, by the grace of God, I'm getting there.
Yeah, so how would you rate your discipline when it comes to work and setting goals, back to goals that you set for yourself? Like, how would you rate your discipline out of 10?
Out of 10, when it comes to work, I put 11. Out of 10.
That's fast. I was not expecting that. Yes?
It comes first. You know, food on the table is my priority. I will not compromise my work for anything. It comes first.
So it's 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to scan my discipline and I'm like, I don't even think I'm at 9, but yeah, not that I'm proud, I'm working on that, hey? And then I'm inspired to just hit 15 over 10. That's gonna be cute and cool. Okay, sis, have you mastered a skill out of your career, like what you're doing? Would you say you have a niche? Like, have you mastered a skill?
Out of my career?
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. Yes. I don't know how to explain it, but if you can work outside your workplace, offer the skills that you have to
that's exciting.
people outside your workplace,
then you master
I think
a skill.
that means I have
you don't have you have, and so that's basically a niche. So you have a niche actually, because do you like you assist people with a certain skill outside the workplace?
Yes, let's just say advisory. But it's
okay. Well, on that, so did you finish talking or I interjected?
No, it's okay. I'm done.
So, do you foresee or do you visualize yourself in the business industry? I mean, what you said, I felt consultancy there, and it can be into business. So, do you visualize yourself into business?
I used to, think of going into consultancy, but since the pandemic, my view on that has completely changed. So I think for now it's not part of my goals. Yeah, for now, maybe it's just to grow within the space that I'm at the moment.
So basically, COVID came and shook off the consultancy.
Yeah, it's bad. It's very bad.
It changed the thought of just getting into consultancy business.
Yes, yes.
I'd want to get into one day. So I should come for an advice. Yeah, because you know me and this. I feel like, yeah, when you feel like you have something to put on the table, you just gotta put it to the table, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Maybe one day when I retire. Many months to come.
Yeah, because like the question is based on in the coming years. So basically, I'd take that as a yes, that you visualize yourself in business. And then even if it's after a decade.
Very late in life.
Century.
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you learned from your, like, the ecosystem that you're at now? What have you learned starting from your colleagues, everyone in the ecosystem of workplace?
I've learned to respect people, you know. Doesn't matter at the hierarchy.
The position you occupy or
whether they are below or above.
Sure.
It's a basic human quality that we all need to have. Just respect people in your work environment. Then you'll be stress free. You don't have to be stressed at work. I don't think I would imagine myself being stressed at work. Respect people, do your job, do what you came to do, and then you would have figured out the environment.
And basically it means you literally mind your own business. I mean, respect just give respect separates you from a lot of things. Basically, you get in grid, then that's you on the table working in your office.
Yeah, we chit chat here and there. But respect. If you respect people, you get the same respect.
Like, trust me, you get what you give. That's what this way.
Don't undermine anyone. Respect your superiors. Then life gets going.
Humbleness, wise, you know.
Humility. And we're just all here to try to make something to feed our families. So the other issues, we must leave them there.
And if you look into it, it's just everyone trying to vanquish or get into their purpose and live. Like, we're here for different measures. So I think respect is big. Because you're not really undermining anyone for doing anything that you could feel like oh, that's low or anything. Okay, so guys, let's go on a break and then we'll come back. I'm still with Sis Sarah, the most beautiful, eloquent lady. Thank you. Continue. Welcome back to episode 4 of Creating a Better Africa. We're on the final segment with my sis here, and I just have a few questions as we wrap up the interview. So sis, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? I think my faith in God keeps me going. I don't want to lie. There's nothing else.
So it's more like you feel like you've answered the calling, and like you need faith to just be in contact with that calling. So God really keeps you going and putting.
Yes, it gives me comfort. It makes me not to worry. It makes me not to stress because I know He will come through. He's got my back.
Right.
Yeah. So it really keeps me going.
And not to be nosy, should we expect more from you, career-wise? Like, should we expect more from Sis Sarah?
At the moment, I don't have any plans career-wise at the moment. I think I've become lazy, since the pandemic.
Pandemic did something to you.
Pandemic just slowed everything.
Work ethic.
Yeah, for now it's like myself, I just want to rest a little bit. I've worked hard. I think, if I should say so myself,
Yeah.
I've worked hard to an extent where I've seen a lot of sunrises while working, like several times. In the early days of my career, I gave it my all. So for now, I'm just floating.
Sure.
At the moment, I just want to float. I just want to breathe. Then maybe we'll see next year or so.
It's more like COVID instilled the rest. Like, then when it happened, we rested because it was just, there were lockdowns several times, so you were resting. So, sis, I still struggling to come out of the cage.
I'm still on some resting mode. It's very difficult to come out. It's hard. So for now, I just want to start keeping up with the 7:30 to 4:30 because we've been working from home for almost 2 years. So once we get this thing of going to work going, that's when we can figure out the rest.
And one thing I noticed is that getting into a habit, it's easy. Like resting is, but coming out of that resting mode, it's just gonna take the sweats. Yeah.
It will take a while. Yeah, maybe next year we'll make new resolutions.
Yeah. Not me having 2 resolutions. But I'm proud because it's my first time setting resolutions. I never do that.
Is it?
Yeah, so this is like, what are your resolutions? And I was like, no man, let's just have 2. And I'm actually witnessing one passing by me. It's like, hi, I'm here, child. So I'm proud that I got to set resolutions and they came in for me.
Yeah, 1 or 2, they keep you going.
I don't need to be hard on myself. Like they say, start small. So starting small is just the motivation. Because when you start small, high chances of achieving whatever that you said are very high. Yeah, so that's what I've been on lately. So, and you're here, you worked hard, sunrises, and so far I think you are, should I say content, for the lack of better word, I should say your content at your space where you are now. Like you said, you worked hard.
I'm not content.
You're not.
You can never really be, well, some people are content, but I don't think I'm at a level where I'm content. There's always something bigger, something better that I would like to achieve.
If I'm understanding, you're not comfortable. You're not in a comfortable zone. Like you're trying to challenge yourself every time.
I am in a comfortable zone. I don't have any worries, but I still desire more, bigger and better.
Because there's more and bigger and better, definitely. There is.
Yeah, because I mean, in life, if you die, your desires die, and you're no longer looking forward to anything, then that is no longer living.
That is actually
that will be the end.
Whole continent, Africa, or the whole world. Even this, like what you're saying, takes me back to the words of Dada, the late Dada Dr. Richard Maponya, the patron of Growth, My Growth Fund. He was like, I was watching his interview with Vusi Tembekwayo. He was like, young people are our future, so if something happens to the young people, then who are we looking for in leaderships? Because they're the ones that are gonna be occupying the spaces in nearer times and future. Hence, I even believe that we must be given spaces. We must be considered for quite a lot of things because we are running this world. I mean, So, sis, I think we're coming to, like I said, it's the final segment of the interview.
Okay.
And I want to walk out of here. Well, I learned a lot. But me and my audiences, I want us to walk out of here with something. Like, what words do you have for fellow Africans?
Don't let your desires die out. No matter how much you get discouraged along the way, how difficult it is to achieve certain things. Sometimes we give ourselves some time frame. I need to achieve this and this. Even if you do achieve or you fail to achieve, just always have something burning inside. Always have something to look forward to. Otherwise, we can call them desires or dreams. If you stop dreaming, then it's another story. You might as well be dead, because we are here to dream, whether sleeping or awake. We are dreaming. We're dreaming, and you must have the desires that burn so much that you wake up every morning and you want to push.
There's something you're always looking forward. Like you're always looking forward to the next day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
In life, there's always something bigger. There's always something better. Not that we should not be content with whatever place we are or whatever we have.
You told me that you're not content. You told me that.
No, content is a big word.
It's
broad. I'm content, but I still want more out of life.
It's more like, let's just go back to God. It's more like you're grateful to God for everything, but it's not like you're gonna limit him, like, no, I'm grateful, it's fine, you can stop. No, you're still entrusting him for more, right?
Yes, that's right. So don't let your passions, your desires, your dreams die out, because life can be hard. The journey can be so difficult.
It can be ignored.
Or when you see others getting ahead of you, you can feel discouraged, but just keep it going.
What's that thing? Just start mantra and keep going. Even when you talk about being discouraged, courage goes a long way. Like, courage has to do with bravery, it has to do with quite a lot of things. I remember watching a clip from TD Jakes. You definitely know him. You definitely know him. It was like, it takes courage to be different. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to go places where you've never been before. So when you talk about discouragement, it's like that. It's not a good trait to attain. So it takes me back to his words, like, no, we need courage to actually embark on things, on some certain things in life. We need courage to just soar high. That's it, right?
That's
because
correct.
our desires actually make us so high. I mean, someone who desires, I feel like it's purpose, back to purpose, that actually puts the burning thing inside of you. And so when someone is courageous, when someone is gritty, when someone is very taking this whole life thing serious, they must not give up. Because I want to be personal, because just because you got all those traits, it doesn't mean when you wake up tomorrow everything's just gonna work hard for you.
No.
You're gonna need some patience. I remember TD Jakes is such an inspo. He's big too, because I remember he was talking about, you gotta bear being ignored, because in life, when you tryna get your things together, like me, I'm doing a YouTube channel, like I'm on a YouTube. I can't approach someone and they just say, no, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think I'm available for the camera and everything. So you gotta be willing to be, or when I'm like, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube, and someone just views, like, no, and pass by, So I just gotta I just gotta embrace every hardship and endure, because my enthusiasm is putting me where I want to be. Like, it's putting me in the mode of, okay, I want to interview people, but enduring is something else. Enduring someone saying, no, you can't come to me, no, you can't have me, no, you can't, I can't even see a YouTube, like, it's something else,
We
so
must just learn to embrace the good and the bad. That is what gives life a balance. Nobody can have it all going well
at one moment. Like they say, we all have stories. We just have, I think we all have blank pages. we just gotta take the pen and start writing.
Yeah, God gives us the opportunity every day.
Yeah.
It's a new opportunity to try something different, to start over and push. Yeah.
We always get to the finish. Like, one thing for sure, the story, like whatever that you go through makes your story beautiful. I think, like I'm assured in a way, because you always be like, no, I actually have a story to tell. There's something people, and definitely there's someone who's gonna learn from that story. You know, because as a generation, we had people that inspired us, like the likes of I love mentioning Steve Biko, Patrick, like politicians. Are you political conscious?
Not really, but the ones that are well known, I should know them. Yeah.
Yeah, like even those that, like, we still have legends that are living. We still have legends that are living. So, like, they definitely have stories, and when you listen to their story, it's just inspiring for you to wanna keep the ball rolling in your code. You know, to just keep going, irrespective of whatever that's going on. My audiences probably think that it's me who's being interviewed now because I've been talking.
You can talk, Shem.
I can. I'm a speaker.
Yeah, I can
so
see.
I
can tell.
I talk a lot. Hence, there are times where I'm just. I can even call my videographer. I'm like, no, I want to be by myself today. I want to be alone. Like, shoot me, kill a one, you know. There's always gonna be something that I'm gonna talk about. Cause I've even had this episode of, what's that? Creating a Better Africa episode 2. I was on personal development and greed.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was there, blah blah blah. I know it by myself. I was like 32 minutes, and I was like, no, guys, I'm gonna speak for the whole day. Let me just cut it. So thank you for your time, sis.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate.
No, me, I must thank you for not turning me down. Actually, so far I've never gotten turned down. Like I've never had someone say no, we can't. I don't know. Maybe there's something in me when I said those DMs. When I send those DMs, I was like no, because one thing I'll do is I'll show you. No, you're actually an inspiration. Like you didn't see that on my DM. Then I'm like, no, I'll show you. Like, no, you actually inspire the masses. Like everyone that I approach, I'll want to show you that okay, you are needed. I'll even tell you that this is creating a better Africa. So I feel like for someone who's conscious like you, and even that I've interviewed, or when I got interviewed, when I say creating a better Africa, you really think it's like, no, we're doing something better here. We're doing something that is contributing to the whole continent and everything. So I hope we recover from the Ukraine and Russia war, because you see, I was talking to the last guest about how it suffocates our economy. So how is fuel, ma? Are you fuel or petrol or?
I'm actually, that is my worst nightmare. I'm drowning. I'm suffocating.
No, those are.
I need a bicycle. It's a lot.
You actually need. Okay, so you wanna trade in a base for a bicycle? That's what you want to do. No, like we are laughing, but it's hard. It's hard. I hope we recover. We will. We are soldiers. Africans, we are.
We are fighters.
Yeah, we are fighters. So I really hope we're gonna really come to the fulfillment of emancipation of the economy. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to talk to you for the whole day. You know. I'm not stopping. I feel like I have more questions.
The time.
Yeah, when the time, because we need to get back to work and you squeezed us into your schedule. We got late. I'm sorry for that.
No problem.
Thank you so much for your time once more. And guys, we've come to the end of episode 4 of Creating a Better Africa. And please don't forget to subscribe after watching. You're definitely gonna get compelled to subscribe after this one. I know, man. You all heard the words that were coming out, you know, so yeah, and you definitely need a pen and a notebook for this one. So yeah, thank you. Please subscribe and tell your friends, and to tell their friends. the mandate or the motto here is to tell your friends to tell their other friends to watch and subscribe. So see you guys in the next episode, which is episode 5. Thank you so much, fellow Africans.